Hello everyone.
My name is Monirujjaman, Triple E student of Ranodha Prasad Saha University. My ID is 192000023. My presentation topic is
Human rights.
start my presentation right now.
Human rights. My presentation contains introduction to human rights, definition of human rights, evolution of human rights, classification of human rights. Introduction. Human rights are fundamental to the stability and development of countries all around the world. Great emphasis has been placed on international conventions and their implementation in order to ensure adherence to a universal standard of acceptability. With the advent of globalization and the introduction of new technology, these principles gain importance not only in protecting human beings from the ill effects of change but also in ensuring that all are allowed a share of the benefits. However, the efficiency of the mechanism in place today has been questioned in the light of blatant human rights violation and disregard for basic human dignity in nearly all countries in one or more forms. In many cases, those who are to blame cannot be brought to book because of political consideration, power equation, etc. When such violations are allowed to go unchecked, they often increase in frequency and intensity, usually because perpetrators feel that they enjoy immunity from punishment. Definition. Human rights are the rights a person has simply because he or she is a human being. Human rights are the basic entitlements to be met for individuals to live with dignity. The concept of human rights, human dignity, universality, inalienability, indivisibility. Evolution. The International Labour Organization 1919 aim oversee treats workers. The League of Nations 1919 aim international peace and cooperation. The United Nations 1945 aim cooperation in international law, international security, economic development, human rights. The International Bill of Human Rights consists of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights 1948, the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights 1966, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights 1966, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. On December 10, 1948, the General Assembly of the United Nations adopted and proclaimed the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Civil rights. Civil rights include the ensuring of people's physical integrity and safety, protection from discrimination on grounds such as physical or mental disability, gender, religion, race, national origin, age, status as a member of the uniformed service, sexual orientation or gender identity. Individual rights such as privacy, the freedoms of thought and conscience, speech and expression, religion, the press and movement. Political rights. Political rights include natural justice in law, such as the rights of the accused, including the right to a fair trial, due process, the right to seek redress or a legal remedy, rights of participation in civil society and political such as freedom of association, the rights to assemble, the right to petition, the right of self-defense, and the right to vote. Socio-economic human rights. Economic, social, and cultural rights are socio-economic human rights, such as the right to education, right to housing, right to adequate standard of living, and the right to health. Economic, social, and cultural rights are recognized and protected in international and regional human rights instruments. Member states have a legal obligation to respect, protect, and fulfill economic, social and cultural rights and are expected to take progressive action towards their fulfillment. Thank you everyone for watching and hearing.